Imagine changing a few words in a message and watching two nations sprint to war. In July 1870, a short edited dispatch, basically a copy-edited text, helped tip Europe into the Franco-Prussian War. One line went from polite to cutting. Newspapers exploded. Politicians took the bait. And 6 days later, France declared war. It starts with Spain. In 1870, Spain offered its vacant throne to Prince Leopold of Hohenzollern-Sigmaringen, a relative of Prussia's King Wilhelm I. France hated that idea. A Hohenzollern on the Spanish throne would box France in, Prussia to the east, Hohenzollern Spain to the southwest. Under pressure, the candidacy is withdrawn. Crisis over. Almost. On July 13th, France's ambassador, Count Vincent Benedetti, politely intercepts King Wilhelm during his morning walk at the spa town of Bad Ems. He asks for a permanent guarantee. No Hohenzollern will ever take the Spanish throne. Wilhelm, waist-deep in mineral waters and diplomacy, won't commit eternally. The conversation stays civil. He later has his staff telegraph a matter-of-fact summary to Berlin. That telegram lands on the desk of Otto von Bismarck. Bismarck sees an opportunity. He shortens the report, tightens the wording, and removes softening courtesies, turning a bland recap into a curt, "We have nothing further to say," brush-off. Then he releases it to the press. Not a forged text, just a weaponized edit designed to sting French pride and rally German states behind Prussia. French papers frame it as an insult, German papers as French overreach, exactly as Bismarck intended. The reaction is instant. In Paris, tempers spike. On July 19th, France declares war on Prussia. Within months, the Second Empire collapses. Within a year, Germany is unified under a Prussian crown. A few tweaked lines didn't create all of that, but they lit the fuse. So what changed? In the original, respectful titles, full context, an air of routine diplomacy. The king received the ambassador, conveyed X, and there was nothing more to add. In the edited version, brevity, abrupt tone, and a suggestion that the ambassador was dismissed through an adjutant. It read like a very public snub. That tonal shift, pushed to newspapers, turned a quiet de-escalation into a national affront. The edit wasn't a lie, it was framing. And framing in politics is power. Why would Bismarck risk it? Because he needed France to look like the aggressor. If France struck first, southern German states were treaty-bound to join Prussia. The Ems edit helped push France to take that first step. The rest is unification. And the 1871 proclamation of the German Empire in Versailles. You've probably heard the dramatic claim that a mistranslation of the Japanese word mokusatsu, ignore versus withhold comment, led directly to Hiroshima. The real history is more complicated. Japan's official line publicly dismissed the Allied ultimatum, and modern historians largely agree the Allies understood that stance. Still, the episode is a cautionary tale. Ambiguous word choices in high-stakes moments can narrow options fast. In the early 2000s, forged documents claiming Iraq sought uranium from Niger contained obvious typos and errors, wrong names, wrong dates. Within days, the IAEA told the UN Security Council the papers were not authentic.
We got a first-hand look today at those forged documents about uranium and Iraq that have got the Bush administration into so much trouble.
The fake documents came from Italy, allegedly produced by an underpaid Niger diplomat, and were published today in the newspaper La Repubblica. There are glaring errors: the use of obsolete letterheads, incompatible dates, and poorly forged signatures.
Those forgeries didn't start the Iraq War on their own, but they show how shaky text can feed world-altering decisions. Spot the typo? Save the war? If only it were that simple. Our brains react to tone and framing as much as facts. The Ems edit didn't add false claims. It tightened a message until it crackled with insult. In a world of headlines and push notifications, the smallest edits, a trimmed quote, a missing courtesy, can change how millions interpret reality. In 1870, it changed borders.